Hello everyone and welcome to the ULC Round 6 Season 2 Tier 2 stream, this time for the Italian Grand Prix. And we're 6 rounds in now, and obviously for Tier 2 and Tier 1 tonight as usual, and let's hope for a decent race this time round. After we've had very good races recently, and hopefully continue that trend for the rest of the season. What will be great actually join back to the game. But yeah, I'm only commentating today for Tier 2, so there's going to be no one else in the commentary box but myself, unfortunately. So I'll try and do my best. Yet again, we'll just try and make do with it. If you guys could actually comment in the comment section, I'll keep an eye on that, and then I'll try and answer any of your questions, and if you see anything, then let me know. Obviously, if you're racing and you retire or anything like that, or if you know the weather forecast for this race, then that would be extremely helpful. But other than that, I'm pretty much on my own for this, and we'll see how everyone does. Obviously, right now, it is really between STS and SRL for this championship. We've got AOR sort of behind, slightly in the top 3. That's pretty much the top 3: STS, SRL, and AOR. So hopefully, we can have a little bit more of a challenge. But SRL and STS and AOR have really been. It's been a big battle between them all this season, as we see Cyril Rosberg go to track for the first time in qualifying here for Italy. Italy, not the best of tracks for. I mean, it's not the most interesting tracks, but it's quite a good track for like racing in terms of like slipstream and all that stuff. And yeah, it could mean a good potential for some good racing here. As Cyril driver goes out for the first time. AOR Raikkonen's coming out for AOR. Jason's coming out for AOR as well. But for AOR's change of lineup, for Tier 1, we've got Dizzy Racing instead. We'll see how it all pans out. So everyone is going out the track right now. And we're going to go on board with Cyril Rosberg and see how he goes. He's on the super soft compound tyres. We'll see how he progresses. Let me just check the standings for you boys, and we'll go through the standings. So currently, if we look at Tier 2, and this is actually all accessible on the ULC Twitter, check them out at ULC Championship. Currently, STS again are pretty much winning this league championship as a whole. With 152 points, they're 55 points in front of SRL combined. So, and they've got AOR in third place, only 5 points behind SRL. So the fight for second place is definitely on, but STS has been seen as the OP team almost in ULC in both Tier 1 and in Tier 2. So pretty much it's theirs to lose going into the next sort of 4 rounds of championship. We've got XRL A team in 4th place, doing really well with 3 points. We've got XRL B team with 38 points in 5th place. The F1 League in 6th with 28 points. CRL is with 22 points in 7th. BPRL is in 8th with 9 points. UCRC and IGL is in 9th place with 5 points. And 10th is RL with no points whatsoever. That's pretty much the championship. And if you look down the championship order for Tier 2, CMR, MR is leading for STS. Danny M7 is in 2nd for the SRL. Arctic Avengers in 3rd for CRL, so he's done a really good job. Commando's in 4th for the F1 League. And for King Liam 25, and that's pretty much the top order. But obviously, as you know, for Tier 2, it is the old point system. It's the pre-2010 system. So there's it's just 10 points for a win, and that is it. So it means there's basically less points really to pick up for these races, which means that it almost feels like as if it's not as important to. These points are not as important as the Tier 1 points, but obviously they do play their part and their role in this. But right now, Cyril Rosberg is completing his lap. Right now, it's been a decent lap so far on his super soft tyres into the last corner now. And let's see how he goes. If you want to get on the outside there, because that can really catch you out here. And here he comes to the line as he's lagging all the way to the line. And it's going to be a 1:23.9. So I know that's not his fastest lap he could have done, but it's his banker for now. See what Walden's doing currently for the F1 League. And he's currently going into the Ascari chicane. Let's see how he goes. He's on set super softs as well, so a lot of them are going with super tyres. As Air Raikkonen top session with 21.6. That's actually that's a very good time actually. A very good banker and a very good pace setter. That's around where you want to be in the 21 sort of mid to low 21s is where it's going to be here at Italy. As Warden goes into the last corner now. Let's see how he goes. It's important to get a good run here. He does actually get a pretty decent run here. And it comes across the line now. Let's see what's going to be. It is going to be a... Oh, he's 8 tenths down, so he comes second place. Anyone else on laps right now? As the Brandy's coming into the pits, Pickus V2 is on a lap on his set of soft tyres. I believe he's racing for RGL, I believe. Just check something. So someone's trying to get into the commentary box. Trying to join me in the commentary box. But I'll just match on my own. Pickus V2 currently going into the last corner coming up in the Haas. Let's see how he goes. He's on the traction quite nicely, and let's see if he completes the rest of the lap. He should do, and across the line he comes, and it's going to be 5th place, 1.9 off the pace, so not too bad, but not the best for him. Anyone else out there? Kirsten for the XRL, well, BPRL is currently going out on track. Schilling's out there currently going to set a lap. Liam, is he on a lap currently? Let's have a little look at Liam. Let's have He's not on a lap right now. The Friesman, is he on a lap right now? I'm just trying to find people with laps. People have pretty much done their sort of bankers right now. So let's have a look at Surprise. Surprise is currently in P2, and he's actually on an improvement right now. Oh, he's got it wrong. I can see it. He's just got a little bit wrong, but we'll complete the lap with him. He's 5 times off the pace. That's pretty good start for him in this session. And he's into the final corner now in McLaren Honda for STS, and he's going to pop it into the pit lane, so that's enough for him. CMI as well. Anyone else? Sarah was coming out to the track again. Kirsten is just doing his own thing. Schilling is into the pits. So Brandy might be on a lap. Let's have a little look at his sectors, shall we? Yeah, he's I think he's just gone out the track actually, because it doesn't come up as an improvement, so he's not on one. So we're just going to try and find someone who's actually on that. Liam is currently now, so we'll continue on board with Liam. He's on a set of soft tyres. This is actually for RGL. And he's in the Manor currently. Let's see how he goes. He's on a set of soft tyres, so we'll see. This won't be obviously blitzing quick. This will be a banker for him. And he's, yeah, got Ascari completely wrong there. He's pretty much understeered and he's just got the wrong line through there. So he's not been the best through there. As we head down into Parapolica and finish this lap up. A bit iffy from what I've seen. So I don't expect this to be very quick. If he might even bail out into the pits. No, he doesn't. He continues and finishes the lap off. And it's across the line and it's 8th place. So it's quite a long way off the pace there. The Brandy's in 11th. Just to get some slipstream from Liam here. So here he goes, heading down the terminal. Let's see how he goes in the Ferrari. This is for the XRL B team, I believe. This is XRL in general anyway. And he's got a little bit of oversteer from the exit there, from the first chicane. But he's still got a lot of slipstream from Liam here. So this will actually really help him on his lap. Will potentially put him really up there. And that might actually help his good position. And we head into the second chicane, which is very difficult. We've got the such as curves there, but he navigates them very nicely. As we go into the Lesmos. Been a pretty neat lap. Obviously, he can't help the fact he's going to have the slipstream. He's going to have to just, you know, use it. Hello, Mike Midget. And then, yeah, I think he's backed out. He might have backed out of this lap actually, because he's probably seen it as an unfair advantage. Let's have a little look at the sectors. He's actually on an improvement. It looked a bit slower than it really was. So here we go, heading into Parabolica now, and it's going to be up there, hopefully. Doesn't look like he's pushing that hard, really, but here he comes, and he's going to bail out into pits, so he's not going to sit that lap. How's Schilling doing? This for BPRO. Schilling is on a lap, so here we go. Let's see if it's going to be an improvement for him. No, he's going to go onto a lap now. So we're right on board with Schilling. He heads down to turn 1, which is very tricky in terms of the braking, but he gets it pretty spot on. In second gear, down the first, now second, now third, quickly. Been a pretty good run through there for the first chicane. And heading into the second chicane, which is obviously full of sausage curbs, and I think he'll be okay. But he's taking the braking quite. He's completely missed the braking point for that. He's gone a bit deep there, and it's really compromised his line as we head into Lesmos again. And very wide there, and that's not losing a lot of time. But the second Lesmo is ticking pretty nicely. DRS is open now as we head down into Scari. And you're going to be spotting the braking very quickly here before the 100 metre board and then tucking it in. He's tapped that pretty nicely, a little bit of understeer there, and yeah, you can easily do that. It's very easy to do that on the second part of Ascari. You can really get it wrong, get the line wrong, but he's actually okay. Now as he heads down into Parabolica, finish up his lap. A little bit on the grass there, not the best of lines, but not bad either. And across the line he comes, it should be around top 6, I'd say. And it's 5th, so yeah, he goes 5th, pretty decent lap time there. How's Adam doing right now? He's in 11th currently. He's on a set of soft tyres. Is he on an improvement, or is this actually a lap? It is a lap. He should go 3rd with that. Actually 5/10 off the pace. So if we look down the order currently, A.R. Eichler is currently on pole provisionally on a 21.6. Second is Surprisement on a 22.2 on a set of softs. Adam is on a 22.2 on a set of softs. So Super Softs was surprised now. Obviously he's gonna go for pole position here. CMR is on a 22.4 on a set of softs. Warden is on a 22.4 on a set of Super Softs. James Casey's on a 23.2 on a set of softs. Schilling's on a 23.3 on a set of Super Softs. Sarah Rosberg's on 23.5 on a set of Super Softs. Piglet V2 is on 23.5 on a set of softs. Langman 17 is on a 23.7 on a set of softs. Clayton Liam 15 is done 25.0 on a set of softs. Everyone's sort of done like a bank of laps. There's not been very quick laps below that order. Warden, I think it looks like he's actually on a lap right now. Let's have a little look at Warden sectors. He's a bit down in the first sector. Let's look at the second sector. And it's actually an improvement, so we'll continue on board with Warden. As he takes the Scari. Again, a second part is catching a lot of drivers out, actually just couldn't get the nose tucked in there. And it's really important if you do that, because you can get a lot of speed and get a lot of time by doing that. But it's not bad as it heads into the last, into Parapodica. And he's just on a set of soft tyres, and he's taking a lot of grass there. And it's not been the best. As he actually puts it into pits, so he's like, nah, I'm not completing that lap. How's Casey Legend doing for the F1 League? Yeah, he's not on a lap. How's Clayton Liam doing a set of Super Soft? Is he actually on a lap? We'll see how he completes this lap here. And he's actually starting a lap. Anyone else? Now we'll continue on board with Clayton Liam. And oh yeah, locking up big time into the first chicane, but he's not. Oh, he's on that curb as well. That's going to really hurt his traction. So the run down here is really being compromised from that exit on the first chicane. And here we go into the chicane, which is obviously full of sausage curbs. You need to be careful how he navigates this. And he's done it pretty well. He did lock up a little bit, but not too bad otherwise. His Lesmos come up now. And make sure he don't get on the exit curb too much, because at least got a little bit of speed, which is actually okay. In the second part, and he's locking up a little bit, but it's not bad. The lines are pretty decent, and DRS now open now. Head down into Ascari is coming up. And let's see how he goes through here. He's a good line through here, and he actually has got a pretty good line through there. So it's been pretty good. A little bit of oversteer on the exit of Ascari, but other than that, not bad. As Parabolica is coming up, he needs to make sure he gets the braking just right and not clip that curb on the inside, and that can really spin you out, particularly the grass. And he's navigated through that pretty nicely as well. So really good exit here, and he's got that. And here he comes across the line. This is going to be an improvement, I believe, and it is 7th place on a 1.1 seconds off the pace. So not too bad for him. anyone else on fast laps right now. Sarah Rosberg going out to pits again. So Esther Brandy will continue on board with him. He's a set of soft tyres. And he does improve to 7th place there, so pretty good for him. 9 tenths off the pace, so that's pretty good for the XRLB team currently. I'm just trying to find anyone on laps. Is Schling on a lap right now? Let's have a look at his first sector. No, he's not on a lap currently. No, he's actually on an out lap. Jason might be on a lap here. I think he's going to start a lap. He's going to set of soft tyres, so he's going probably for the 1 stop, I believe, in this race. Yeah, so we're going to run board with Jason now for AOR. AOR currently 3rd in the championship for ULC. Close behind oh, actually no, he's giving submission to Eero Raikkonen now. So we're going to ride on board with Eero Raikkonen. And that's a very good strategic move there. Almost what Ferrari do, whereas they just use the slipstreams in real life to just try and get themselves a bit more high up the grid. And that is what AOR are doing here. Let's see how Raikkonen does. He's currently on provisional pole and he's hoping to improve on that. And his first sector should be an improvement as a result of that, as he attacks the curb big time, and he's really hit those curbs, and he's run all over them, and he's actually not been too bad as a result. Down the 4th gear for Lesmo 1, and a lot of oversteer on the exit, not the best of speeds from that, but a good exit from there, from Lesmo 2, and then as he heads down into the Ascari chicane. Let's see how he goes. Before the 100 meter board, down the 4th gear. Make sure you take the inner part of the 2nd part as he does that, and a very good run through the Ascari chicane. And we head into Parabolica, which is obviously where the lap can be lost. There you go, 4th gear now. Got to be careful with the revs at the 5th and now 6th, short shifting very quickly. And this has been a really good lap, and this should be an improvement. He wouldn't have continued otherwise. And across the line he comes, and it is an improvement to a 21.2, and that is going to be some time to beat. If Surprisemare can do that for STS in McLaren, then that would be impressive. Let's have a look at his sector time. He's currently 3rd place right now. He is on improvement, 27.3 in the first sector, so we're right on board with the STS driver. As he heads into the Ascari chicane now, let's see how he goes. Down the 4th gear, and it's pretty good so far. A little bit of he's a bit over the pace on the exit, but that's been pretty good. So he's going to be right up there now, and this should be a big improvement for him. Whether or not it's going to be a pole position, I don't know. Into Parabolica now, down the 4th gear, and they got the run quite well. And here he comes to the line, and he backs out. He's like, no, actually no, he's backed out of that. So he's like, I don't know why he's done that. I don't know if it was the end of the session, but that's that. And no midget, there is no second commentator. I am on my own for this race, so you have to listen to this boring voice for the whole stream. So if you guys could help me out in the comments, that would be awesome if you see anything that I miss. But Jason isn't on a lap, I don't believe. Jason is actually on a lap here on the set off. So qualifying is completed. So last call now for Jason. He needs to make sure this actually is a done and dusted lap. As he comes to the line, he's going in 15th place currently, and across the line he comes. Is it going to be big enough? It's 14th only, so he's not improved by much there. And he's going to be down the order on that set of soft tyres, but he's also going to be doing the 1 stop as a result. Sarah Rosberg, how's he going? He's coming on set of softs as well. He's 11th place right now. And he's backed out too, and I think that is it. That's session over, and he's lagging he's lagging a lot. And there you go. So Eero Raikkonen has taken pole position, for this race ahead of King Liam 25 in 2nd place. A really good job from him actually for XRL. in second place. So 5 in third on set of soft tyres. A lot of soft runners here. Adam 1509 on set of softs in fourth place. Warden 99 in fifth. CMR MR11 in sixth. Seventh for SF Brandy. 8th for Sarah Rosberg, 9th for Shaling 02, and 10th for Clayton Liam 15, 11th for Casey Legend 99, 12th for Pickles V2, 13th for Langman 17, 14th for Jason, 15th for Kirsten Stinger, and that's the rest of the order. So I'm just going to leave the session before we start. Oh, thanks, Midget, mate. Well, I watch your vids, so I'm used to your boring voice. Thank you. I try and be as enthusiastic as I can for these streams, so you don't really listen to the boring me. I'll join back in sort of 30 seconds or so. But yeah, pretty good qualifying there. A lot of soft runners in that session. And I think that's to be expected because I think a lot of people will be looking to do the one stop or at least a very fast two stop strategy. We'll see how it all goes. I think this is going to be a very interesting track with overtaking because obviously there's lots of straights as well. So there's that chance for very good overtaking. Also, I don't think it's a very good track. It's not the most exciting track either, but we should be okay. I'm enjoying back about now. I think that'd be a good time. Give it 10 seconds and we'll join back. So here we go, joining back, and hopefully we can have a good race here. As I said, there's a lot of chances for lots of slipstream and close overtaking, but that could make overtaking very, meh because we expect that to happen. So I don't know. We'll see how it all goes. Apparently, we've all gone to Narnia in the session, I guess. That is to be expected. Oh, that's not to be expected, but that is this game. You do. Oh, apparently we're all still running anyway, so everyone leaving in the session as a result of this. We're restarting this stream. I hope not. Hi, Danny. I see you in the comments. Boring SRL. I think everyone's joining back, so if everyone's been dashboarded and can join back, they'll be okay. They should be able to get back in their cars. Yeah, you can see all these guys, particularly all around as well. Tier 2. But was hopefully a good race is on the cards. Right, so Liam, interesting fact here. Liam's actually on the pad and he normally races on the wheel, so that's interesting. So that's a different type, use of it's different for him, particularly for this race. So that's gonna be a bit unusual for him to see how he goes, but he's actually done quite a good job so far. They're all lined on the grid now. I think everyone's been able to join back who did get just dashboarded, which obviously is very unfortunate, as we're going to get ready to go racing here for the Italian Grand Prix for the round 6, or technically round 5 for Tier 2 of this season. And heading down to Turn 1, obviously, a lot of disaster can happen here. A lot of problems can happen, particularly on the start. So we'll see how it all goes. We're all ready now to go racing it. Any moment now, we'll be going. It's been a long time for the lights to go out. Oh, what is going on here? Lights have not gone out at all, so I'm guessing not everybody's ready. And are we ready now? So here we go. I think. It's been a very delayed start here. I think someone's not ready, that's why we're not going. And there, Eichlund's gone. Ericson's gone, so King Liam is actually going to be leading the way. So what's happened here? Restart confirmed. Apparently, both BPRL drivers have been locked out of their cars. So we're not going, are we? We're going to have to restart the lobby again, and this is down to this game being as bad as it is. King Liam's gone. I think everyone just disappeared from the lobby, so I think that's it. We are restarting for Tier 2, so I'm just going to exit multiplayer for you boys. And that is really, really unfortunate there. I can't believe